What's up, guys? Vince Reddy here. Listen, I really thought that Alistair, I don't know what his deal is anymore. Like, I thought he was going to be family. I thought he was going to be, you know, like a prize jewel. I thought he was going to, like, turn around or something like that. There is a part of me where that might happen, a theory, of course. But, man. Just like Mimsy just exposed the tea, and also just how he treats like Huskers as well. Yeah, and I also did I say something like I thought Huskers and Alistair. There is a part of me where I'm like, oh, they're gonna build up. They're gonna be best buds. No, I feel like he's gonna be like the enemy, and also especially the dad or out. Listen, I can't say the L word. Okay, you think I'm I'm Christian. I can't just do that. I can't. Okay. Pretty much. I woke up full of sleep paralysis and demons just stabbing at my back. Okay. The succubus is just like sucking me alive in just like my nightmares. So no, I'm not gonna summon demons here. So I'm just gonna call, you know, basically just Charlie's dad, okay? Just Lulu. Yeah, there we go. Like Lulu World, all right? Lululand. Yeah, Lulu. Because didn't he create Lululand? Yeah, that's another thing I heard. But yeah, this episode itself introduced Lulu and pretty much who he is. And I knew that deep inside I could not see him as intimidating the same as Alistair. If anything, it was going for a jokey route, a fun, very kind-hearted gentleman. I feel like he's one of those gentlemen that I've seen in my neighborhood. Those nice neighboring, like, hey there, hi, do you know the will of God? Or hey, hope you have a good morning type of people. But also being like, like somewhat of a prince complex in the way I see it. But as well, like I see a little bit of Charlie inside of this pretty much Lulu in the way he just like how he carries himself or how he acts or how optimistic he is. And I dig that. I love that about this episode that we see more characters. And I feel like there is this complaint about like how there's way too many characters in Hazbin Hotel at the moment. And I get that. There is too much. I feel like, 6 episodes could have stretched out to like 20 episodes just to get familiar, just to get actually a good sustained, like, understanding for that amount of time. But instead, we just jumping right into it. I'm talking about like really jumping right into like who they are and who he is or who she is and stuff like that. Like, where did Mimsy come from? Where did she come from? Just out of nowhere in the song. Like, oh, this is my time. Like, she just jumps in the circle and just like, just, hey, I'm right here. Like, just jumps in the stage. And she did a pretty good job. I feel like she sort of, or just like, the way they write her is like how she's trying, not to actually be pointless in the story. Even though like she would like start this like kind of like battle that Alistair had to clean up for her. But yeah, it just seems like where did she come from? And I was worried that that would go there. I feel like I sort of like the first time I saw Mimsy, I feel like there's a part of me where I'm hoping they don't like make her annoying or make her like pointless or anything like that. Yeah, she's definitely that. At least the way I see it, or at least how this episode portrays it, like there's no point of Mimsy to be here. And I could say the same for Cherry Bomb, but man, I just or just like the Serpentuous or anything like that. But at least they're either sticking or just related to the friends. But yeah, Mimsy, just friends with Alistair, but maybe like Mimsy knows that Alistair is there, so that she can ask him for something a bit odd but okay, like talking about like back in the day or whatever it is. Like, I don't know, but thank goodness that Mimsy is not like the type to be like petty or to be just like, oh, don't talk to me, I don't care who you are type person. No, she was like, communicating and also just trying to be social. It doesn't feel desperately social, even though they could have chose that route. But it felt like, she understood and know about the characters in this one, in the show. Like, it just felt like, somebody has been a fan of Has Been Hotel, and they jump in to actually be, somewhat of a familiar character to all of them because, just cares about them and kind of likes them. So, yeah, this whole episode itself is definitely the battle of the dads. I don't really see Alistair as a dad much. But at the same time, where the heck was Lulu when Charles was just running the hotel or anything like that? Or even in episode 1, meeting Adam. Like, where was he? Where was he when he, like, just yeah, just to have your daughter do all the work for, or something. I get that, Charlie's an adult or whatever and she can handle herself. But it could have been more helpful if you can just jump in, and maybe there is a reason. Of course, there's a reason why Lulu doesn't want to be anywhere part of this whole entire ordeal with Heaven or anything related to it. Or maybe Heaven doesn't want nothing to do with um Lulu in any sense. And I just wonder, like, is that gonna change? Because I guarantee you, when the extermination starts, they're probably gonna see you, or probably Adam's gonna see you, or just the Seraphs are gonna see you, or something like that. Listen, I saw episode 5 and 6. Okay, so I'm pretty much countering 6, even though this is about 5. So I apologize. But yeah, this episode itself really is like battle of just like two dads, where I don't really know who to cheer for. Even though I wouldn't count like Alistair as a dad, I feel like that could have been better than the one that isn't there for you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, just and also part of the hotel, at least there is this confliction, like, just like, crap. What do I think of Alistair? Because at this point, I'm kind of lost. Like, this scene where Alistair is laying. By the way, there was this. What did Husker say that made Alistair real pissed, and everything went dark and scary, and Huskers just got scared, and understandably so. Like, what was it? Is there something behind Alistair? Something not dark, because hey, there's enough darkness in Alistair, but could it be something personal? Something that can strangely make him human in some sense? I don't know. I really don't know. But I mean, those might be showcased soon, because if anything, the plot of that, or who Alistair is, could be around the corner. Like, I just feel like every plot itself is around the corner. I just wish things were stretched out and a bit more time better, in a sense, as a writer. Like, that's the way I kind of see it. And I get that, this is not like One Piece, where One Piece, like, understanding the arc of different characters stretched like freaking like 100 episodes later. But instead, we're kind of like getting like a quick glimpse of it. And also, there are some people that really like that aspect of it. But it would still be cool just to actually reach this all together, or have all these questions answered of episode 10. The amount of reactions that I saw of people predicting, and their predictions is right when they get to episode 5 or 6 or whatever, is insane. Like, I don't know where to start, but I just start to notice that pattern later on within the show. Other than that, I really enjoyed this one. This is kind of like, seeing a bit more of who Lulu is, and, I kind of love that. And also the personal, kind of like the personal aspect of this dysfunctional family, especially from, Charles' past or something like that, is the, like, we haven't even heard much of the mother. Like, what happened to her? Or what is up with this rubber duck kind of like, obsession? Or what's Mimsy's problem? Like, where did she come from? And how did she know the other characters? Is another thing that I want to know. But yeah, just out of nowhere, just, that's just the way I see it, or speculate, because I like to speculate things. I don't know. I guess that's who I am. That's who I am. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you when I see you. Episode 6. Oh boy. Oh boy, I can't wait to talk about that one. Oh boy, I can't. I just need to gather what I need to say, but I think I have a good enough to say about it. And you know what? I'm probably gonna do it after this video. One love and a peace.